15 minutes for this Q&A and drop 444 in the chat, and I'll send you a step-by-step breakdown on how to lose fat, increase your energy, and balance your hormones. So if you want it, just drop 444 in the chat. But yeah, I got about 15 minutes. Let's make this a Q&A. Let's start with just drop in the comments. Where's everyone checking in from? Where are you from? Where are you from? Where are you located? What is going on? Where are we at in the building? Anybody in the building here from the U.S.? We got Rio de Janeiro. We got Brazil in the building. Okay. Drop it in the chat. Q&A. We're going to talk about fat loss, energy, and hormone balancing. Oklahoma, D.C., Atlanta, Georgia. Okay. Maryland. All right. We got UK, United Kingdom in the building. Another Georgia. All right, beautiful. All right, cool. So I want to open up the floor for everyone. I know you see my posts on your social media. Virgin Islands in the building, DC. Okay. I'm right now. I'm in Houston, Texas. We got Florida. All right, beautiful. All right, so you can clearly see that we have people all over checking in, and I'm thinking of doing this more often. So if you haven't already, comment 444, and you'll get the training sent to your DM. But yeah, let's start with an open question and answer. Let's start with fat loss, and then we're going to go to energy, and then we're going to go to hormone balance. And then if we have any more time, we can talk about mindset, emotions, stress management, sleep, and anything else that comes to mind. So I am a holistic coach. For those of you who don't know me, I'm a holistic coach. So I specialize in fat loss sustainably for busy women over 30 who are looking to improve their lives mentally, physically, and emotionally. So if you have a question, let's start with fat loss. If you have a question around fat loss, drop it in the chat real quick, and I'll give you a personalized answer as if you paid me hundreds and thousands of dollars to be my client. So this is the opportunity to get your questions answered if you haven't already scrolled through my posts. So I'll give you a couple seconds to drop it in the chat. What questions do you have around fat loss, nutrition, exercise, and then we'll move to energy. Don't be shy. There's no stupid questions. I say the most stupid question is the one you asked 7 times over and you got the answer, but you ignore it. All right. Fat loss for PCOS. Okay, so PCOS, it is a variation of insulin resistance. Okay, you're getting some good questions here. So with fat loss for PCOS, I would focus on anti-inflammatory foods. This will help you with the gut health. And this is actually a supplement that helps people with PCOS, as well as people who have sugar and sweet cravings, is inositol. Right, so that's a supplement that you can add into your regimen to help you. How do I lose belly fat if I have PCOS? So if you have, oh damn, these questions are coming in, so you guys didn't waste any time. So let me get to them as I get to them. All right, cool. So with PCOS, it's pretty similar to most other approaches that I teach on my page. The only difference is in terms of intensity of workout, or I should give you a caveat. One of the main difference is you don't want to do high intense exercise. So in fact, with a lot of my clients who are menopausal and PCOS, we do coach them in similar methods simply because you do want to focus on the hormonal balance. So for example, exercise, you do want to do 3 strength training workouts where you focus on increasing the weight week after week. Nutrition, anti-inflammatory foods. So this is going to help you not only heal your gut, but essentially bring your body back into balance. Okay? So that is just the first 2 steps. And then you want to also address the emotions. So a lot of people have suppressed emotions and they're not giving their body enough rest, so their central nervous system is taxed. So when your CNS, your central nervous system, is taxed, what happens? More inflammation, more flare-ups, higher likelihood of excessive symptoms, right? So you want to focus on nutrition, exercise, and then your nervous system. I hope that helps. Obviously, I can actually create a video on this. It's actually a good topic. I can actually create a step-by-step video and I'll post it on my page. Okay, cool. How to lose it. How to lose belly fat. If that is the question that you're asking, PG Live 1908, if that is a question to ask, you're asking the wrong question. The question isn't how do you lose belly fat. The question is how do I lose belly fat and keep it off for good. 2 different questions. It sounds very small in details, but you get 2 different solutions. for example, like most times I work with clients and they look for how to lose belly fat, but they don't think long term. So then they do the Ozempics, they do the HIIT classes, they do personal trainers, nutritionists, this program, this diet, and they do lose weight, they do lose fat. But then what happens? Life happens. They get busy, frustrated, injury, illness, family, death in the family, taking care of kids, you name it, and then they fall off track. So the question you should ask is, how do I lose fat and keep it off for good? And there's a couple ways to think about it. So the first thing is, what is the mindset, which we just talked about? So that's the self-image, self-perception. So you need to embody the version of you that is reduced in belly fat. Okay, so you want to step into that character as if it is the now, right? That's the mental aspect. And the next is nutrition. So are you in a slight caloric deficit range? Are you able to lose 0.5 pound to 2 pounds per week with your nutrition strategies? Are you doing exercises in the right way? So just working out and just eating healthy isn't going to get you results. Because if it is, you look around the world and everyone will be healthy, high energy, good vitality, less joint pain, and it's simply not the case. And the issue is because the strategy isn't aligned with long-term belly fat. And I did create a video on my page, or if you do want a breakdown, just comment 444 and I'll send that over to you. I hope that helped. Okay, so let me get to the next one. These are rapid fire because I got 8 minutes and I got to get my ass to the gym because I missed my workout. And this is Spark Notes right here. I didn't go to the gym in the morning as I planned, but I'm still going to get my ass in the gym this evening. What does that tell you? I am not perfect. No one is perfect. It's all about doing the things that are in your value system, despite how you feel, despite your conditions, because you're going to feel shitty. You're going to feel like, what the fuck is going on? Something's going to come in the way. Other priorities are going to come up. Yet you still need to do at least something aligned with your best self. This is just what's helped me, and it's helped hundreds upon hundreds of my clients, is understanding that value-based actions are better than thought-based and emotion-based actions. So I hope that helps. That's why I'm going to work out in the next couple minutes, get my ass into the gym. Does high cortisol make it hard to lose weight? Rapid fire. Lovely. High cortisol does make it more difficult to lose weight. Does it make it impossible? No. We've helped hundreds of clients with high cortisol shit. Even myself, I still balance my cortisol through breath work, meditation. I have different supplementation, L-theanine. Some people like ashwagandha. I don't really like how it feels with me, but I like L-theanine, magnesium glycinate, and most importantly, like breath work. I'm actually stepping into what's called Tai Chi. It's a Asian practice to help with your chi, which is your energy, life force energy, and that's been helping me reduce my cortisol. And then, like you see right now, I'm getting evening sunlight. So getting sunlight, I was just in nature. I was in the park earlier today taking calls and consultations in the park, just grounding. That's like simple strategies like that help you regulate your nervous system and keep your cortisol lower, which will then again make it easier to lose that belly fat. Okay? So this is, I can go on and on. So this is why I always recommend to women is don't go for like feeling sore all the time when you're working out and going for a crazy sweat sessions. It's all about efficiency and smart exercise, not exercise that leave you feeling drained or sore for 4 or 5 days at a time, because that means your cortisol is going through the roof, which will lead to more chances of adrenal fatigue, which then doesn't help your situation at all, because one, you're under recovering and you don't get the damn results that you came for. All right, cool. Best foods for fat loss to maintain in a caloric deficit. That's a very vague question. The best way I can answer that is 80-90% whole foods. So think simple ingredients. So if your great grandmother wouldn't know what the hell is in the food, you look at it and you're squinting like, what the fuck is that? You see all those names and weird numbers and shit in the thing, you don't know what it is. That is a sign you should not consume that. It is a chemical concoction by big food industry. Do not eat that. But if it's simple ingredients, it's better for you. All right, I hope that answers your question. Does egg increase fat or cholesterol? Okay, that myth was debunked years ago. So the whole egg is gonna, like, don't eat eggs or you're gonna have high cholesterol. The processed foods that you're eating. All right, let's zoom out. Let's zoom out for a little bit. The reason why these industries, let's take it back to history class for a second. So if you think back in the wave where it was fats make you fat, carbs, like what is the new era? It's like carbs make you fat. Now it's like too much protein is gonna fuck up your kidneys, or it's the cholesterol is bad for you. You understand there's good cholesterol and there's bad cholesterol. Eggs help you with good cholesterol. And the overconsumption of eggs, you gotta think about it. For me personally, I eat about 4 to 8 eggs a day. Most of my clients, they obviously it depends. Like I have some vegetarian, some vegan clients, and they have plant-based products. But essentially, eggs aren't bad. Okay, so just let's zoom out again. Most fitness and nutrition industry myths are made to keep you stuck in a cycle. Okay, so think of it like this: if I sat here and told you, hey, you're watching this right now. If you eat this food, and that food, if you eat this, that, and you don't eat this, now you're confused. Now you don't know, okay, what the hell do I eat? Then I put a nice little product saying, hey, buy my supplement replacement shake. Hey, eat this, don't eat that. What are you gonna do? Like, okay, well, this person said not to eat this, and I don't know what the fuck to eat, so let me just buy that thing, right? So a lot of it is marketing, okay? So the food industry is a multi-billion-dollar industry that it uses multiple signals to work with your psychology so that you think that this food industry or the labeling or the packaging is greater or smarter than you. So then you make a decision saying, okay, well, I've heard about that online about not cholesterol, and this says low cholesterol, so let me buy it. Or the keto wave. Okay, I saw that it says low keto is good for you, and this says keto, but it's essentially is just a fucking cookie, a keto cookie, which is just a processed cookie, slap the keto label on it, and then you buy it. Or even the vegan and vegetarian. Oh, okay, well, I watched that Netflix documentary, and they said the vegetarian and vegan food is good, so let me go ahead and buy this. So understand, most of it is marketing. And great food industries understand human psychology. So they just put shiny objects and shit. If you see my post, ignore the shiny object. Most of it is literally just marketing to make you buy bullshit. All right? Hope that answered that question. All right, so how to maintain energy. Take some notes. Take some fucking notes. Because I was a very low energy individual at times, right? And this is what I've done. This is what I teach my clients. So there's a different ways to handle energy, okay? So one is the nutrient deficiencies, whether that's like you're deficient in vitamin D, K2, vitamin B12, not enough folate, not enough iron. There's a lot of different areas. Or it's an emotional drainage. So this is something you should do. This is what I teach my clients. I'm acting like you're my client right now. So boom, write out, take a journal, go through your day, write out what are draining my energy. Write out all of the energy drainers. People, the things you're doing, the foods you're eating that make you feel like shit, that drain your energy. Literally write it down, okay? And then write down what are the things that give me energy. So for me, it's sunlight, it's Afrobeats, it's music, it's talking to amazing people like you, it's going out in nature, it's my MMA classes, it's lifting weights, it's dancing, like it's doing shit that makes me feel alive. Those things pour into my energy. So what I do in my weekly schedule, I eliminate things that drain my energy, even if it's people, places that take away my energy. And you have the intuition, you have the gut, you know what you do that makes you feel like shit. You have to listen to it, right? The thing is, I'm speaking to you like I'm speaking to myself. It's like, you know what the fuck that doesn't align, and you keep doing it. And then you wonder why you have low energy, or you wonder why you're not getting results. It's simply because you're still doing things in alignment with the low frequency or low energy version of yourself. You get what I'm saying? So then do that assessment, and then you can look at the nutrition, and then you can look at, are you moving your body, right? How sedentary are you? Okay. Who are you around? What is your environment? Are people high vibrational, good energy people? Or are they people who pull your energy down, you feel like shit afterwards in communication, right? And then what are you looking at and listening to? I'm over here mixing my ears and eyes. What are you seeing online? Like, who are you following? That goes into your subconscious mind. Those are energy drainers or energy givers. What are you listening to? The music that you're listening to, the podcasts. Are they giving you energy? And once you take a full lifestyle audit, you will notice that you're doing a lot of things that drain your energy and doing less things that fulfill your energy. So it's like no surprise why your energy isn't up. It's because you're doing things that pull it down. And it sounds stupid, simple, but trust me, once I did this, my energy went through the roof. And then it's like supplementation, like the B12s. I take a Shilajit, or however the hell you say that. What else helps me my energy? Actually pulling back and resting. I used to like work out 6-7 days per week, push, go, the David Goggins, balls to the wall. And then I realized, as much as you push in life with work, family, and all this other things, you also need to pull back and ground yourself. This is why I started doing more breath work, meditation, all that great stuff. Hope that answered your question. All right, let's see. What else are we talking about? What other questions? I have loose skin. Does this apply to losing visceral fat? Okay. You guys are asking beautiful questions. All right. What advice can you give someone to take a break from the gym and how to get back in the gym? Oh, I need to save this shit because this is a fire live stream right now. Drop a 444. You're going to get my step-by-step guide. What advice can you give to someone to take a break from a gym. Okay, so this is what I did. Okay, so back in the day, I fucked up my rotator cuff, so I was out for a couple months. And like I told you, if you were watching earlier, my mentality was go, go, go. So just think about it. You're like an all or nothing perfectionist, get shit done, everything's on me type of person, and then you're put out from the gym, or you're not working out, or you're not doing the things that you used to do. You start feeling less than as a person. So this is at least my experience. So what you should do is say, what is the 1 or 2 simple things I can do that is aligned with my best self based on my capacity, right? Because the issue lies is when you try to do things when you had 100% capacity, when you have 40% capacity. There's a discrepancy there. And if you keep trying to push, like as if you are in that full capacity range, you're going to get burned out, you're going to get injured, and then you're going to be discouraged, right? Or like that's what's going to happen because your expectations don't meet reality. And then you say, oh, fuck this, what's the point, yada, yada, yada. It's just human nature, right? So then you need to match your actions with where you are currently. It's tough. You have to accept reality. Look yourself in the mirror and say, where the fuck am I? Who am I right now? Take a full audit. It's uncomfortable, let me tell you. But the more you can embrace reality and say, this is where I'm at, you can accept where you are now, then you can create a strategy to take you one step outside of your comfort zone. Because the issue is like you used to be superstar, you used to do this, that, and then you're not anymore. And then it's like, okay, let me just get back and do the same thing. And that does make sense logically, like, okay, I was once there before, why not do it again? However, you have to understand what is your capacity and then make a game plan for where you are now, one step outside of that. Once you build a habit of that for 1 or 2 weeks, then you do it 2 weeks, 3 weeks, compound. You know how it goes, 1% better every day, whatever, yeah. And then you get into a good flow of things, then you can ramp it up. This is why with our coaching experience with our clients, we take a full 46 question lifestyle audit to see where they are now. Because a lot of people fail with programs and trainers and nutritionists because they just say, all right, what the fuck is your problem? Let me know. Okay, great. Do this program and diet that worked for my past clients. And then you just sit there and wonder like, damn, I see they're getting results. Why am I not getting results? Yeah, well, no shit, because they don't know who you are, what you've been through, your situation. They don't know your goals, your ambitions, how you want to work with your lifestyle. It's just a generic cookie cutter game plan. So this is why I say hiring not just any coach, someone with experience and expertise with your specific situation. That's what you need to do to get to the next level. Hope that answered that question. All right, let's moving on. Loose skin from weight loss. Okay, so loose skin from weight loss, a lot of the time, some of it is genetic, don't get me wrong. And a lot of the times it's because what you were doing was you were very low in protein and you probably weren't strength training or strength training efficiently. How to lose weight without having loose skin? First off, you need to accept your body for where you are. Who said loose skin is a bad thing? Is it social media? Is it the people around you? Like where's that thought process coming from? How can someone work with you one-on-one? So if you want to work with me one-on-one, you can drop 444 in the chat. And after you watch the video, there's possibly there's a link somewhere there where you can book a consultation, or you can go to my page and then you can just apply to work with me. I do have a wait list, and you just apply, and then we can have a conversation from there. But yeah, and to work with me one-on-one, the Houston sunset is breathtaking. Yeah, it's fucking ridiculous. I just moved to this caveat. So I was born and raised in Detroit, Michigan, and then if you know Detroit, it's cold. The sunsets, at least where I was in Michigan, wasn't mwah. Then I moved over to Connecticut. And I was out there for about 10 years or so, and over there is good nature, so pretty good sunsets. And I came here, and I was like, damn, like the city, and then also like the outskirts is pretty awesome. But like where I have in this condo right now, I don't know. It's just like I wake up and it just looks beautiful, sunrise on the other side, and then sunset right here. But yeah, what is the next question? What am I missing? How we doing, beautiful people? Check in. If you're just checking in, we dropping gems today. I'm on a flow right now. Do something in your capacity to your best self now. Boom. Yeah, that's a bar right there. Or another mantra that I've been using to myself is, write this down. I'm very big on mantras. Within our coaching, we have mindset coaching, and it's like the affirmations, the mantras, working with the subconscious mind, which is essentially like the behind the scenes of how you program your unconscious actions. And one of the mantras, just giving you a little context, one of the mantras I've been using is, the more I pour into myself, the more capacity for wealth. And wealth in the sense of emotional wealth, like the more capacity you have to withstand emotional turbulence in life. Financial wealth, so this is like financially, the more capacity you have to receive the abundance, as well as physical, so like how your physical being is, right? So, and spiritual, so like how is your spiritual connection to God? Like if, how do I say this in a non-triggering way? So a lot of religious people, I've had well over 5,000 consultations at this point, and what I've noticed is I've talked to many different people, and a lot of religious people are not as spiritual as they think they are, in the sense that they're not aware that God is operating within them, right? So if God is within you, then you need to take care of your, in the Christian or wherever religion you believe in, you have to take care of your temple, right? And that's the thing, is the incongruency. So this is why one of these mantras came up, is like the more I pour into myself, the more capacity for wealth in all other aspects of life. Meaning, even the people you care about. How are you going to take care of people? You're here in the damn airplanes. Put your mask on before you put someone else's on. And that's the same thing with life, is you have to put your mask on first, pour into yourself, mentally, physically, emotionally, even financially invest in yourself as you do with other people, right? Because if you care about your kids, your family, you need to care about yourself to the exact same extent. That's one of the issues I see with a lot of women, is they feel guilty, understandably, because society does seem to shame people for being selfish, so it makes sense that that complex is in the background. But essentially, once you break free of that limiting belief, you open up the world for you and your family, because you start to realize the people around you, the things that you are experiencing in life is just a byproduct of what's inside, and you can experience it at a better quality once you pour back into yourself. I hope that makes sense. You get me? You got me. Okay. What's the best home workout to flatten my tummy? If anyone tells you they're the best homework to flatten your tummy, they're bullshitting you, trying to sell you a cheap workout program in the price range of $7 to $97. That's usually what they sell it for. Listen, most of the shit out there is bullshit, because you're not going to do any workouts to flatten your tummy. And I swear a lot, because it's annoying at this point. I've been in this industry for, like, personally, I've been in it for like 15 years. I've been coaching for 10. And it's just annoying to see like how much nonsense is out there, but I understand because they push it so well with marketing. But the fact that people conceive is like my nutrition and hormones and emotional state can be changed with a workout, like that doesn't correlate. And I'm not like attacking you. It's just like they're doing pretty damn good at marketing, which is why I like to push out my content, because I talk about sustainability and real results versus the quick, fast, shiny shit that you see online. So to answer your question, no workout is going to flatten your tummy. All right, it's going to come from your nutrition, your sleep, the way that you're actually in energy expenditure, like your basal metabolic rate. Are you in a deficit energy-wise, or are you in a surplus, or are you at maintenance? Like once you understand that, and then obviously the stress and hormonal side of things, like your cortisol levels through sleep, leptin and ghrelin, to balance your hunger and cravings. So this way, when you are losing your belly fat, you're not hungry, starving, and like frustrated all the time. So once you find out that balance, that's going to help you lose your and flatten your tummy. Hope that helps. All right. Okay, this was a awesome live stream. Drop any last questions in here. If not, comment 444. You get the step-by-step breakdown of what we talked about today and how we've helped over 1,000 clients to get the results that you're on my page looking for. Because there's someone who is in your shoes or worse condition than you. Like I've had clients who were in and out of a marriage, going through divorce. I've had clients who were in illness. I had clients, she had knee replacement surgery. I had a client who was an amputee, right? I had clients who are menopausal and postmenopausal. I had clients who are going through PCOS, diabetic clients with high blood pressure, clients who are traveling and moving across the country before they joined. Like, so if you, like, I hear the excuse all the time is, oh, I don't know if it's the right time to start. Well, think about it. There is no right time to start. The future is just in your imagination. The past is just your memory. All we have is right now. So I always tell clients is like the decision you're making is whether or not you want to live as your best self sooner, or do you want to live as your best self later? Because it's your choice either way, but it's like, how soon do you want to get the things that you say you want in life? And how soon is the cost of inaction do you want to remove it? Meaning, how soon do you want to put away the risk of health conditions, medical bills, missing out on family gatherings, hiding from pictures, and so, like, Like how you get what I'm saying? It's like how soon do you want to live the life that you truly desire and put away the life that you don't desire? Because all it is one simple decision. It's always just one comment, one click, one consultation call. I remember I had a conversation with a lady. She was a little stubborn, right? And like most people, it's like, oh no, I know what to do. I just got to do it. And then what happened? She had a consultation. We made a few tweaks to what she's doing, and then she dropped 100 pounds. Maybe you don't have 100 pounds to lose. Maybe it's just 10 to 30. Either way, it's like what you know now is great to keep you where you are. The decision is taking that step to get to the unknown. Because in the unknown, or the change, or when you get tapped into a new energy, or essentially a frequency of information of which you don't currently have, that is when you have a... Coach Shibby, the holistic coach for busy women, here to see you evolve and elevate. Understand that I'm all about being your best self now, not tomorrow, not a year from now. Now, right now, I'm in my my condo right now. I like to just sit out here and look at the sunset because it just makes me feel relaxed. But I'm about to go work out right now. All love, limitless love and freedom. That's what life is all about. Deuces.